Hi and welcome to this new video. Our topic today is how to recreate the OST file in Microsoft Outlook. Whether you are using Outlook 2007, 10, 13, 16, 19, or 21. This fix helps resolve sync issues, Outlook errors, and other Outlook problems when the offline storage file becomes inaccessible. First, what's an OST? An OST or offline storage table is a local copy of your Exchange or IMAP mailbox. Outlook uses it to let you view your mail even when you are offline. If this file goes bad or stops syncing correctly, recreating it often solves the problem. You might need to recreate your OST file if Outlook fails to sync with your mail server, shows error opening the mailbox, crashes, or won't start properly. Before deleting the file, it's always advisable to take backup in BST format. Stella Converter for OST helps you to extract mailbox data to PST in few simple steps. I'll let you know the process at the end of the video in detail. In certain situations, if some emails or mailbox items were never synced to the server, you may notice missing data after rebuilding the OST. And in certain situations, you can convert the inaccessible OST file into an Outlook importable BST file using like Stella Converter for OST. Now, let's walk through the steps for all supported Outlook versions 2007, 10, 13, 16, 19, or 21. And the method is delete and rebuild OST file. And to do that, you need to close your Outlook properly. So I'm going to go over my Outlook, right mouse click, and then close window. And after that, we need to go to the control panel. You can type in the search field here, control panel. And in control panel, we need to go to mail. If your control panel looks different than mine, you can go here to the icons and choose large icons. And now let's search for mail. So mail is here. So let's go to mail. And after pressing on mail, we will have this window here. And here we will have three options: data files, email accounts, and profiles. And when we go to the data files, we will see the accounts that we have here. So we can choose any one of them, and then we can go to open file location. And here you can just use the right mouse button, press on it, and then just delete the file. Or use the button delete, that's it. Then restarting Outlook, it will automatically recreate a fresh OST and resync your mailbox. Make sure you have a good internet connection since Outlook will re-download all your mailbox data. Now let's move to the method number two, which is renaming your OST file. So if you prefer not to delete the OST file, you can simply rename it. So you can follow the same steps, go to the control panel, and then to the email. And then again, using the same window, you can go to the data files or to the email accounts. Each one of them is going to work. So let's go to the data files. And let's try to open the file location. And here you can just use the right mouse button or the shortcut F12 and just rename the file. And this is going to solve the problem for you. And then close, and reopening Outlook is going to create a new, or is going to build a new OST file for you. Now let's move to the method number 3, which is enable cached exchange mode. And this is going to work with the newer versions of Outlook. So enabling the cached exchange mode forces Outlook to rebuild the OST. And to do that, you can go to File, Account Settings, and then Account Settings. And here you'll have this window, Email Accounts. And here you need to go to this word, change, and under change you can enable this option, which is use cached exchange mode to download email to an Outlook data file. And in my case, it's already active and I can't change it. Maybe I need to go to the control panel and change the setting. But if in your case, if it's not active, you need to activate it to force Outlook to rebuild your OST file. Now let's move to the last topic, which is using the Stella converter for OST to create a PST file. So to back up your data or your account. I opened my Stella converter for OST and I got here this option. It's asking me if I want to list the profiles or choose manually. So we can list the profiles and I'm going to choose this one, continue. So you can press on save converter file, but I need my license key because it has expired, so I need to reactivate it. In summary, recreating an OST file works best when your mailbox profile is still active on the mail server. In most cases, simply moving, deleting, or renaming the inaccessible OST file and restarting Outlook allows Outlook to create a fresh OST and resync your data. However, if some emails or mailbox items were never synced to the server, you may notice missing data after rebuilding the OST. In certain situations, you can convert the inaccessible OST file into an Outlook importable PST file using a dedicated tool like Stella Converter for OST. We have added a detailed review in the description if you'd like to learn more. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out our other Outlook and Microsoft 365 tutorials.